Hey guys, welcome to another video by ABC Tech. Today we're going to do a quick unbox and overview on the Ulefone S8 Pro, the budget phone, $100 phone. And we're just going to do a quick overview. We'll do a full review once I get a chance to actually play with the phone and use it properly. But for now, we'll just open it together, do a quick overview, turn it on, see how it is, and then go from there. The Ulefone S8 4G Pro, man, this is top of the line. But it's it's a budget phone. So it tells you the specs in the back. Let me just read them out for you, okay? So it's got the dual camera, so the 13 megapixel main plus the 5 megapixel, the MT6737 quad-core CPU. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, which is alright, and 16 gigs built-in storage. Plus it takes SD card, fingerprint reader. It's got Android 7.0, which is cool. It's a metal frame. That's cool. I didn't know that. 5.3 HD display. It's 1280 by 720p, and 3000 milliamp powered battery, which is it's alright. It's nothing. It's not an amazing thing, right? But you know what? It's alright. So so you just take off the lid, and the phone's in there. This is just the user manual in case. Yeah, shows you how to use the phone if you're interested in that. Warranty card. Keep that in case it's a faulty. Now you're probably going to need a different cube because this is more, I think this is more European or this wouldn't work in North America, so unfortunately that's too bad. But just get a regular 1 milliamp cube. I think you should be okay. And the micro USB cable. No headphone, guys, no headphones or earphones, sorry. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, I'll pull up the phone. It feels nice and heavy. Already I can tell it feels nice. Oh, and it has all the specs on here again. It comes with a case with extra protection for the corners. Comes with the screen protector already installed. You know what though? This metal bezel stuff feels nice. It's a bit thick, but you know what? This feels nice, and the back cover comes off. Oh, it has a removable battery. I didn't know that. Don't forget to remove the sticker. It won't power on with that sticker on top covering the pins. So micro SD card. Oh no, sorry, I was wrong. So micro SD card and two SIM cards. So it's dual SIM, and it's also got an SD card, which is good, more expandable memory. There's the 2 cameras, the flash, the fingerprint reader. I'll just put it back. I'll turn it on soon. But you know what? Overall, it doesn't feel like a cheap phone in your hands. It feels nice. It feels very solid. I like that. And I think this is the microphone, and it looks like 2 speakers. I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't know if it is 2 speakers here. But it looks like the 2 speaker holes and the microphone hole there. Then it's got your micro USB charging cable for a slot there, and for your headphone jack, which is cool. So they didn't remove that. I removed that. Oh, that's a nice installation on the screen protector. Look at that beautiful thing. You know what? This phone feels really, really good. For $100, I really like how this feels in the hands. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to power it on for you guys, okay? So, and it's got the power button here, the 2 volume rockers here, and I think that's it. Very, very simple, very clean, very elegant. Oh, and it's got the 2 megapixel front facing camera plus flash, which I think is pretty cool and really convenient. There you go. That's nice, turning on. But just by looking at it now, I can tell though, you can tell like this is where they cheap it down a little bit. As the screen, like it's a bit, you can see it's not very sharp 720p screen. So you just gotta go through the menu here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through the menu here. Skip. So the screen is usable. It's pretty bright even in here. It looks okay, like compared to what you see coming out right now and stuff, maybe not so much, but I'm just gonna put in the password 1 sec. Perfect. Just gonna take a few minutes here. The way they have it here though is curved in the back, and then even the metal here is a little bit curved, so it doesn't feel very secure in the hand. That's the one thing I'm realizing right now. Like you know, you grab it, it's they curve it on the edge already. Like there's a tiny lip and then it's curving in the back. It's a thick bezel, and the way they made it curve, it's okay. It looks nice, but the only thing is the grip isn't the best like this. So I guess the case would be nice. Although what I hate about clear cases like this is they get all yellow and grimy after a little bit. Even if you keep them clean, it's just, I never liked them. I always like the black case or something simple. Let's see, fingerprint. I'll add a fingerprint. I know with these, I had a different type of phone like this, and the fingerprint reader was like off and on. So when you're changing it, try to move your finger as much as you can because it gets very picky. So try to like get different angles and everything with your finger. I'll set this up later. Got it. So it looks like it's plain. It looks like you know, it's Android 7.0. The only thing I could tell, like I know they do this a lot, like the music icon looks old. It looks like an older Android. It doesn't look like you know, the newer Android. That's the only thing I never liked about these type of phones. Like they got older icons mixed in with some of the newer ones, like browser. That's I still remember from KitKat or 4.4. You know, and like gallery. See, a lot of these pictures and stuff like that are very. They're not part. It's like, you know, the skin that they use. I'm not a big fan of that. They, you know, they have some of the newer apps and as well, like the icons, and then they have some of the older ones. So that's the only thing they're the biggest fan of. Let me see here. So right now, you know what though, it does get very bright. The screen does get very bright. I really like that. So the brightness on the screen seems really nice. Like, yeah, you put it halfway and it's good. It's pleasing to the eye. Like I said, the screen is not the sharpest, right? And let's check the camera here. Camera's just a basic picture like that. It's okay. It's not the greatest, you know. Nothing to write home about. Let me see the selfie here. The selfie's okay, I guess. It's actually not terrible, the 2 megapixels. Let me see here, and then you can actually put flash. Let me see, we'll test it. Yeah, flash works, that's perfect, there you go. And then, I don't know, the rear camera just didn't seem very good. So it's not the quickest speed when you take a picture there. So if an object is moving, don't think, let me see here. Yeah, you have to have a very steady hand or it's going to be very blurry. So make sure you have a steady hand when you do this. LEDs here. And let's try a YouTube video, see how it sounds. It's hard to tell, just give me 1 second, let me see here. So that's as loud as it goes. So it gets decently loud, it's nothing amazing. There's a little bit of bass in the speaker, it's not all treble. So it's only got the one speaker. This is just for the look. Right, so even the fingerprint reader, actually I was just testing it. So the fingerprint's okay, like it's not, like it doesn't open super quickly. It has that delay, like, so when you push it, it goes, you know, it's not super quick. But I think it's just in general, when you even push the power button, it's got that delay when it turns on. The other thing is, I guess, so yeah, so one speaker works, the other one is just a hose to make it look like it's got 2 speakers there, as well as the screen. If you look at the screen, you can tell, like you can see the pixels. You know, like a bit like cheaper Alcatel phones or the Samsung J1, J3, where the screens are like okay. The only difference with this one though that I like that's better than those is the brightness of the screen is really good. So that does actually help in making it seem better from a distance. Up close you can right away tell, and that's one of the things that always bugs me is looking at a screen like that compared to, like, you know, all these other phones coming out. But honestly, for a $100 phone, it feels really good. I mean, I've played with the Samsung J1s, similar price range, the ZT Maven Pro, or what is it, Maven 3, or whatever you call them, and like Alcatel Pixie Theater and all this stuff, and this one still feels better than those ones. Plus you get a free case and free screen protector, which is pretty cool, a little bonus. So overall, this phone is decent for $100. I think it'd be a nice budget phone. Dual SIM card, there you go. You want to separate your, you know, phone call. Simple as having two plans. I'm gonna do a full review. Okay, this is just, you know, just quick on the phone what I can see right now. So I'm actually gonna put my SIM card in. It uses my daily phone for a few days and stuff, and then come back and see what we can do. Front camera, facing camera is cool. It's got the flash. I like that. It's a really cool feature, and it seems pretty clear even for only 2 megapixels. The rear camera seems a little bit sluggish. Camera-wise, obviously, it's a cheaper phone. They never put that good of a camera, but this one is pretty unexceptional. And then also, as well as, I don't like the older icons that they put on the, you know, on the 7.0. I don't know. They just the skin that they use. It's like mixed between the two. You know, 7.0 and also 4.4. You know what I mean? Like the Android software. But overall, it seems like a pretty decent, solid phone. Once, you know, I load all of my apps and start using it, we'll see how much it really slows down. And sometimes 2 gigs of RAM, that's when you can feel it, right? When you have multiple apps running and stuff like that. Hopefully you liked the video, somewhat informative for you guys. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one, which is going to be the full review of the Samsung, of the Ulefone S8 Pro. You know, $100 phone.